Parish authorities say the 28-year-old woman who posed as a teenager and enrolled at Hahnville High School was just trying to get a proper education.
Maddie Kurth is live with the latest on the investigation.
Hey Meg, hey Lee. Using a fraudulent birth certificate from Honduras, the woman was able to complete a full school year at Hahnville High before the district was tipped off that she was too old to be in the classroom. 28-year-old Martha Gutierrez Serrano and her mother, 46-year-old Marta Serrano Alivardo, were each booked with one count of injuring public records. The sheriff's investigation found the fake passport and birth certificate were used with the intent of Gutierrez Serrano learning English and getting that proper education. I asked the superintendent if the personnel responsible for allowing the woman into the school in the first place has been reprimanded, but he did decline to answer that question. The district will now conduct an audit of all enrollment paperwork for all students.
The information we have is the young lady caused no problems. She did nothing inappropriate with any other students, kept to herself, went home, didn't engage in any other criminal or inappropriate behavior.
The mother and daughter were both being held on $30,000 bonds for their alleged crime, but have since made that bond and were released from custody. Reporting live in St. Charles Parish, Maddie Kurth, Fox 8, Local First.